Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips with a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean Beta today. Today gonna go out today, see what things came out today, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, this is one of the Tuesdays because last Tuesday a whole lot of new things came out, in stores. So a lot of new stuff was out in Walmart. So I don't think there's gonna be anything changed out today. We shall see. But this is one of those Tuesdays where I would recommend checking. I'm gonna try to go to one of them today, which is like I said, the one I went to last Tuesday, which is usually the really good one, to Barnes & Noble. Because the things that are coming out today are like stuff that like they possibly could have, like Trick or Treat for the first time on 4K, Zodiac on 4K for the first time, as well as Addams Family Values comes out to 4K. And that was the one that I actually looked. I looked up Addams Family Values, and the one that I went to last Tuesday shows that it's available in store. So we shall see if it is there, and then I'll look up the other two to see if they carried either of those ones as well. But it seems like Barnes & Noble is the place to look at, but what you want to do is look on the store locator, and then it will show you like which one in your area actually has it. And that's kind of a good test to see, okay, that must be the location that's going to order the most movies and stuff like that, because some of the other ones in my area, like pretty much most of the other ones, don't show it as available. So it's probably very few, but the very few ones are getting way more movies. So that's the one good thing, is it seems like select Barnes & Nobles really are the place that's getting most of the stuff. So at least on Tuesdays, there are places that we can go to, for the videos, that actually will have some things out that are, the alternate Tuesdays, when it's like when the week before Walmart put a whole lot of things out. I can look on these Tuesdays, at Barnes & Noble. But we'll see. All of a sudden, I'm sure, like, this thing that I've discovered will suddenly change, and then this Barnes & Noble will stop carrying things. But hopefully, fingers crossed, they will continue to. But we will see what they have. Also, at the end of this video is going to be a whole bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things I received to review and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those at the end of this video as well. But anyway, though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. Yeah, I saw someone trying to like go out this door a second ago, and it wouldn't let them out. So yeah, people always do. At Walmart though, the doors open all the time, like the wrong ones. So let's see though, anything new over here. I'm seeing more and more Christmas things. I definitely do not remember seeing this like butter thing. I think it's like a the turkey butter holder thing. They're like I said, everything in here is usually $1, $3, or $5 in here. These ones I think are new too, these Santa plates. I don't think I remember seeing in here. Other than that though, I think these are new too, these like little like fork and spoon things and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I showed these Wicked things last week, the mirror in here and everything too. And then we always show right here in the front, it looks like the actual self-checkout is open today, which is like a very rare thing. Oh, there's a real big dog in here, look. Real big dog. It's sort of like the Little Mermaid one or something. We always check here in the front of the books and see what's changed that wasn't here last week. And I think the Al Pacino one, I don't remember seeing on the shelf last Tuesday. The Lisa Marie Presley one, that was here last Tuesday though, I'm pretty sure. But in the actual section, there'll be no movies anymore, but we'll go and see if there's anything new toy-wise over there as well. It's just so weird coming here and like knowing that there's not going to be any movies whatsoever. I feel like the only time we're going to see them again is stuff like the Minions and like really big stuff. Maybe like Fast and Furious, like a movie like that. They'll have a little standee for it, and it'd be like a one-and-done thing. But in here today, though, I'm not seeing anything new over here. This SpongeBob one, the little SpongeBob with the bitty Pop Town ones, I think I saw that one before. I may have showed that in one of the videos in the past. But in here, though, in the back, I'm not seeing anything different. These Godzilla ones are new. I did end up at a random Target. I can't remember which one it was. I did find the Megan NECA figure, the one that was in this kind of case. And so I was luckily enough able to find that. But they have some of these new, are they from Super 7? I don't think it's Super 7. I'm not sure the company that makes these ones, but they're these new Godzilla ones, and they have a whole bunch of different ones. So I know those are some of the more recent things, and I don't think I showed those. But, over here, though, of course, there's nothing to show movie-wise. It's just, K-pop, and they still do have records and vinyl and stuff, though. But other than that, though, nothing else. The one thing I have not seen yet, though, that they're supposed to have is these, put together ball things that they have from Miniverse, but they're supposed to be these Target ones that are like Target items and like the shopping cart and stuff like that. I think they're like supposed to be in like areas like this, but I've yet to see them. This is the other spillover section in here too. Let's see. Yeah, not seeing Megan down here because I wanted to show you guys if they had it in here at this location. And let's see, anything different here? I don't think I saw that Spider-Man with this like different, I guess it's like a rubber head or something that you can put on over top of the other one or something. That's interesting. But yeah, it doesn't look like they have those Target balls. And still, you never see the Marge doll. They have all the other ones, but the Marge one is the one you never, ever come across. But yeah, in here, they're starting to put out the Christmas stuff in here, too. So it's like, it isn't even Halloween yet, and they've already switched over pretty much to, like, having it looks like probably 60% of the Christmas stuff's out now, and you see, like, when it comes to Halloween, it's like nothing left over here. Like, look at how picked over it is with the candy. Like, there's like nothing. It's everything. Is it on sale, I guess, now? It's like a lot of Reese's though, and Kit Kats left. All those big turkeys so that guy was selling, but they still have pretty many costumes left, it looks like, though. Into Walmart we go. And these are the leftover colors. These are the pumpkins they have left. These funny ones that are like different, not the normal orange one. But it says they have a pumpkin patch too, but I'm sure out there's not much left now too. Yeah, but in here though, you can definitely tell though that they are selling, movies and stuff really is selling, because you guys look at what, last Tuesday and all the Deadpools have sold, and they had a lot of copies of things. So that's the one thing that's really good, is seeing so many physical things selling so much, and like copies are gone and stuff. I do wonder though if like when the things are locked up in cases, if it hurts sales for some of this stuff. It's weird to me, because it's like, I can't figure out how they decide what gets locked up, because like, you'd think the steelbooks would be the ones that would be locked up. I did notice this thing here too, this Walmart exclusive Home Alone album. I guess it's the soundtrack for the first one. It's both films. That's really cool. That's a very cool one, and they have an elf one. But yeah, that's a really interesting image on there too for it. I saw these too, which were funny. I don't think I had seen these before. These Beetlejuice and Lydia slippers. Those are really cool. And then these ones for Wicked that they have. I saw for that one, that's going to be 2 hours and 40 minutes long. It's like, that's definitely, I think that's the longest anything like Oz related has ever been, as far as I can think of. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it though. Into Barnes & Noble we go. Now we'll see though if they have, like I said online, I saw it looked like the Addams Family Values 4K, and then we'll see if they have anything else as well, because then that'll show that on Tuesdays, at least alternate ones, you guys can come to certain Barnes & Nobles. So we shall see. Doesn't seem like they have anything loud music on now, so let's head back and we shall see. That's the one good thing. But like I was saying, guys, not all the locations though seem to have as much things DVD and Blu-ray wise. Like this one has an especially larger section. So let's see. So I think the Addams Family would probably either be in the horror or the comedy area. So let's see. It's one of those things too where it's like it could have already like sold if there's only one of them. But let's see, where would it be in here? So, and they also have, like a new release area where they put some things too. So let me see now. Now where would this be? TV, and then over here, was this 4K Blu-rays? So it looks like, I'm just trying to see, because like I know I looked online and I saw it said the 4K was available for the family values, but I'm not seeing. Let me see. So if it wasn't there, and then over here, see. So over these seems to be. Yeah, this is all Criterion. Let's see. Let's check on here, and then over here. I'm gonna have to look through here more and see if I can find it, because I'm definitely not seeing that one. Is this? Now these are all the Kino Lorber ones. But yeah, they get like the really new ones in here though. But I'll keep looking and see if I can figure out if they actually have that or not. Yeah, but no beans in there. What's so funny though is I looked online though, because I wanted to show you guys though, that it was in store. But when I looked online though, it showed and said available for store pickup and all that stuff. So obviously it probably like wasn't put out or something like that. It was still like in the back or something like that. But it did show available though. So if you guys went to Barnes & Noble, let me know if you guys saw Addams Family Values 4K in your store. Into the second Target we go. We'll see though if this one has anything different toy-wise. We shall see. But yeah, I kind of went through here and wasn't seeing anything different here though, as far as I could tell. And I was looking for those you know, make it balls, you know, that they had for Target, but I've yet to see. Oh no, here they are, right there. These are the ones I was trying to find. See these ones you put together that are Target, and you have like the Target dog. They have a whole big, huge stand for these. These are very cool. Probably get like 2 different ones of these ones. The worst is when you get 2 different ones and they end up being the same. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of them here. And then this one of like a Target doll thing, and see a bunch of different things over here. So that's interesting though. Into the second Walmart we go. Yeah, this location, guys, has a lot of Halloween candy left. See, like all through this whole area, it's like a lot of candy. The other locations, well, you know, was really picked over, but look at how much stuff is here. Oh yeah, and then these like storage boxes, they're down to $3. They're really trying to get rid of that. But yeah, in here though, guys, they actually have still one of the Art the Clown little masks available. These ones sell it very quick. And I got one of these ones. These are kind of cool. These like melted ice cream bar ones. And I got the one that was like the Megan Chase one. So that was pretty cool. And I don't think I showed this one. This little like Looney Tunes style Pennywise. It's kind of cool in here, but nothing new in here today though that I was seeing. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting anything majorly new in here, but the only thing that's good about this location though is that stuff's not locked up, so you can look at the back of things and stuff like that. So that's the one, you know, good thing though about this location, is the stuff's not locked up and stuff as well. So anyway though, guys, that was off my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. In the comments below too, let me know what you guys picked up on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K if you guys ended up picking up anything today. Also, let me know too if at Barnes & Noble if you guys saw anything new today. But this past weekend though, I did see a couple of different movies. The first one that I saw was the movie called, I always mix it up. It's either called Your Monster or My Monster. I think it's My Monster. But it has Melissa Barrera, who was from the most recent Scream films. She was also in Abigail. I thought she did a great job in this movie. It was basically like she moves back into her house and like after something that happened, and basically she notices like the one day she hears somebody downstairs, and it turns out that there's a monster living in her house that's basically like is not going to leave. And she said that basically the monster's saying, you got to get out of this house. I don't like people here. You know, you came back home. You're not supposed to be here. And so it's just a whole thing of kind of sort of like almost like a Drop Dead Fred kind of thing too. It had kind of that feel to it a little bit, but, you know, about like that vibe of it. But I really liked it. And kind of her kind of going, because basically she got sick and had to go back home, and her husband left her, and it's like kind of the whole thing. And the other one that I saw was a movie called The Line, which I really liked. It was kind of about like hazing and fraternities and things like that, and things going very wrong there. And they made a movie about that number of years back, but this one was really well done, like really, really well acted. It's one of the last films that Angus Cloud had done before he passed away. And then the other movie that I saw was, luckily I got to see this because it doesn't seem like it's going to be staying in theaters too much longer, is the new Michael Keaton movie, Goodrich. And I really liked it. He's the star of the film, and it's basically his character runs this gallery, and his gallery kind of isn't doing so well. And, you know, he's going through all this stuff, kind of keeping the gallery afloat. At the same time, his wife basically says, I'm leaving you and I'm going to rehab, and I have a whole addiction and I need help. And basically he gets left with his young kids he's taking care of. So it kind of has like a Mr. Mom kind of vibe to it again, to the film. I liked it though. I thought it was really well done, and his older daughter is played by Mila Kunis, but definitely one I would recommend you guys check out. If you guys saw any of those films this past weekend or anything in theaters, let me know for sure what you guys saw. But anyway though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Sony, and I actually did a full unboxing of this collection. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link to below in the description for the unboxing as well. But this is from, like I said, from Sony. This is the Columbia Classics Volume 5 collection here, which includes, 6 different films here in the collection on 4K for the very first time. And really cool design. It also has in here too a booklet which talks about all the films that are in here, as well as, I forgot to mention, there's a bonus disc in here as well of like, it was like archival like shorts and stuff like that as well. Like I was mentioning, it has booklets in here, a booklet about all the films which are included in the set here. But the movies which are in this set here are All the King's Men, On the Waterfront, A Man for All Seasons, Tootsie, The Age Age of Innocence, and then Little Woman, which was the one from 2009 that was in this collection. The next one here, this was from Paramount. This is one I wanted you guys know that was available, and also with this one as well, there's going to be a giveaway copy for this one if you guys were interested. Basically, how it will work is all you guys have to do is go to this on Instagram. Go to my Instagram in the link in the description, and you basically just make sure you're following me on Instagram, make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube, and then basically say I'm interested in winning a copy. And this is for Star Trek Prodigy, the complete second season here on Blu-ray. And like I said, there's going to be a giveaway copy, and it's open to people who are in the US for the giveaway. And basically, you just have to be a subscriber to the channel and then follow me on Instagram if you were interested in winning a copy of Prodigy, Star Trek Prodigy Season 2 here. And like I said, this is the complete second season here of the show. I'll show you guys, though, a look inside here, too, all the discs that are in here. And then this is the animated series, which they've done of Star Trek. I think this might have been one of the first ones that I remember. I don't know if there was any other renditions that I can think of that were animated before this. I don't think so. And it has on here, though, Producing Prodigy, The Legacy, and the Odyssey of Prodigy, featurette on here as well. And this is a 3-disc set, and this airs on Nickelodeon, where you guys can see the show airing. Like I said, you guys can win a copy of this one. Now, the next ones here, these ones are all from moviezing.com, and I'll have a link below where you guys can order these ones for the best price. And the first one is from Gravitas Ventures, and it's a movie here called Hauntology, which is a anthology horror film. It's a pretty good anthology. It's basically, though, this mom and daughter who are going, I can't remember if they were driving to college or they're basically going on a road trip. And basically, though, it was kind of about, like, the stories were kind of relating to what was going on, and it was interesting. It was kind of like, it was basically, was it like 3 or 4 different stories? So it was basically an anthology film, and it was like, the mom telling these stories along the way, and they were all kind of relating to things, and very well done, and some pretty creepy stories in here, as well. Like I said, if you guys like anthology horror films, this is definitely worth checking out. Like I said, it's called Hauntology. The next one here, this one was from moviezing.com as well, and it's also from Shout Factory and Scream Factory. It's a movie here called Model House, and this is one I was kind of thinking of when I, heard the concept. There was a movie called, I think, Girl House or something like that from like many years back. It was like when they had like cameras in this house, like this like sorority house, and they were like filming it, and then there's somebody going there killing the people. It kind of made me think it was going to be somewhat like that, because back in the day that was like a big thing, like those houses, sorority houses that had all the cameras everywhere, and you could subscribe to it. It was like big thing, so they made that movie kind of relating to that. And this is basically, though, it's not that. It's not like there's cameras in the house or something like that. It's basically like all this group of all these models that are kind of like up and coming, and they're all kind of in different areas of success, and like, I have this many followers on Instagram, or I have I only have 50,000, but I have 1 million, stuff like that. So they're kind of all together. They're and essentially, though, these group of people break into the house and hold them hostage, and it's kind of what ends up happening. And Scout Taylor Compton is in the film as well, who's in my film, Desert Fiends, which is going to be coming out very soon as well. So I'll hopefully be able to announce the exact date for that as well, where you guys can get it on, streaming and DVD and everything as well, and Blu-ray, all of that. The next one here is from, what is the company for this one? It's, I don't know, I think it's Candy Carnage Productions. I'll have the exact company, though, below. And this is a new film from Jacob Ennis, and I actually have shot some scenes for his films over the years. Like, there was Kill Granny Kill that he did. There was, I forget Red River, I think, was one that I remember back in the day. Me and MJ, if you remember MJ from the videos, I did something for him, and it was like Us Together in that, I remember. So I've known of Jacob's movies for years, and it's funny, like, going into this, I didn't know offhand that it was his movie. And I'm like, oh, it's Jacob's movie. And even Erica Dyer, who is in my movie Desert Fiends, she's in this movie as well. It's a movie here called The Town Without Halloween, which I really like this movie. It was kind of reminding me a little bit of like Ernest Scared Stupid. It kind of had that like kind of vibe to it, like more of a kid's family like horror film, but like it like a throwback to like Ernest. It had that kind of feel, because basically the kids were getting like turned into these weird little like things and like transformed, and it's like the kids trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. But it was a really fun throwback, like 80s, early 90s style, Christmas, not Christmas, Halloween kind of like family. And it has sort of like a Goosebumps feel to it as well, but really, really like this one. The next one here, these ones are from Kino Lorber, from Kino Studio Classics. And this is one here, and I think this came out on Blu-ray in the past, but it was like a non-special edition. And this is like the version that has like bunch of different features, deleted scenes, all sorts of things on it. And this is Wolfman's Got Nards, the documentary all on, the Monster Squad, which is a very, one of those movies where I feel like it's in the recent years, people are really discovering and talking about it, and but it's one of those movies that when it first came out, it really went under the radar and it wasn't a big success. Same with Night of the Creeps, the director's other movie. I really like his films, especially Night of the Creeps. I kind of liked a little bit more, but I really like his stuff. But his movies always kind of go under the radar, and but now they've gotten much more attention and stuff like that. This is a great documentary talking to people involved with the film and all sorts of things. But this has on here a producer, Adam F. Goldberg on 80s movies interview on here. Fred Dekker on movies on here interview, Seth Green on pop culture, in the Goddamn Club movies, more with fans of the Monster Squad, 6 deleted scenes, music video and slideshow on this one here as well. And the other one here, and I think this is the first time it's ever come to Blu-ray. I think it's one of those ones too where I don't even know if it had a DVD back in the day. I don't know if it ever did. It probably did, but it was one of those things I feel like went out of print. And it's a movie here which stars Tim Matheson and Stephen Furst, called Up the Creek. And I always remember too, with Stephen Furst, I got to work with his son, Griff Furst, who directed Ghost Shark, which I was in. Griff, I never got to meet Stephen, but I remember this funny story that they were doing like an adult Animal House, and I remember there was like this recommending me to play him, and I'm like, I don't want to be in an adult Animal House. But I remember like this weird thing where I was asked about being in the adult Animal House. It was like, no, there's nothing adult in it that you're doing, but you're going to be playing that character. I'm like, no, that's okay. That's all right. But I could have been in it, I guess. What a weird thing to think about. It's very strange. But this one is basically kind of like one of those movies where it's about like the competition of they're all in the kind of the race and the river rafting race, and they're all together. And basically it's one of the very comedic, kind of like Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, and that kind of thing a little bit. This has on here Without a Paddle featurette on here, Cheap Trick, Up the Creek music video, and a theatrical trailer on this one. The next one here to let you guys know that was available is from Synapse Films, and this is the director's cut here of the film Infinite Santa 8000 here. And this one has a feature audio commentary with the creators on here, the complete 13-part web series on here with optional commentary, multiple interview featurettes, and original promotional trailers and music videos on here as well. And the next one I got here is from the company called Fun City. It's a movie which has basically never been available on DVD in America, never been to Blu-ray. It's finally out. It's one of those things you'd always see at conventions, like bootlegs of this. So it's now all the conventions are probably like going, damn it, and they're going to take them and throw them off. They have to throw them all away now because no one's going to want them, because it's finally an official release of the movie Paradise, which stars Willie Aames and Phoebe Cates, which is kind of like, came after the Blue Lagoon, and it was during the time when they were making a lot of like Blue Lagoon type movies, and lots of, there was like Tanya's Island. I mean, there was so many of that kind of concept, and then I think 91 or 92, they did Blue Lagoon 2 and everything. But this was actually a pretty good movie, and I remember seeing it from a bootleg back in the day for this one. And this one has on here newly recorded commentary with Nathaniel Thompson, radio spots, image gallery, theatrical trailer, TV spots, isolated score track, as well in this one. When it comes to Phoebe Cates, though, she's in one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, Drop Dead Fred. So I've always been a huge fan of hers, and I always wish so much that she didn't stop acting. I really wish at some point she'd just appear back in a movie again. Because to me, it's just a shame, because I always liked her and everything that she was in. Now the next ones here, these ones are all from MVD, and this one is from Scream Team Releasing. This is one that I've been wanting to see for a while, called The Pumpkin Man. And this is actually, the director had done a number of different shorts of the Pumpkin Man in the past. So I think there was 5 different shorts they did. So this was the first feature that they had done of Pumpkin Man. And it has on here too, like I skipped through a lot of it. I watched most of it. There's like I think it's like 15-minute documentary, like of making of on here as well. And also has a commentary track as well. But it's basically though about this sort of the lore of this town with the Pumpkin Man that's kind of going and killing the people, and people are kind of going missing from the Pumpkin Man. And a group of these kids are all kind of trying to get to the bottom of it and everything. I liked it. It's a real throwback. It has that real 80s kind of vibe to it and everything, but really fun movie. The next one here, this was from Wild Eye Releasing, and this is Dustin Ferguson's movie, Apex Predators 2, The Spawning. And I was actually in the first Apex Predators movie that they did, and that was actually shot like, it was one of those things where it was like the closest I ever had to go to film anything. It was like right near my house. I didn't have to go very far at all. Like anytime you can like film right by your house, it's like very nice. It's like usually I'm used to like driving long distances and stuff like that. But basically though, this is the Apex Predators have come back, and it's basically like some of the survivors and things like that trying to figure out how they're going to stop these sharks that are now kind of like coming in different ways than before. And this one has in here, Vernon Wells is in the movie, from the Mad Max films. He's in the movie here. And the last one here is from MVD as well. This is a documentary here called Behind the Bucket. And this is basically a documentary on the Star Wars fandom and people who dress up and cosplay as the Star Wars characters. And basically like the events that they go to and certain type of events and things like that, and the meetups, and kind of interviewing the people behind them and like people involved within the Star Wars films and things like that. But if you guys are a fan of documentaries and like, especially ones that like have like convention footage, and I always like that kind of stuff, definitely check this one out. But anyway though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.